Buy and hold is the most basic answer I hear from people when I ask them, what do you think is Warren Buffett's investment strategy? It's so basic. In this video, I'm going to break down his exact thought process before he enters trades, how he researches trades, and what he does when he's in the trade. I was mentored by Wall Street pros, and as a case study, the first thing they taught me was Warren Buffett's investment strategy. So let's go back to 1964. American Express. The stock completely tanks. Everyone is panic selling. But Buffett is buying and loading up. Warren Buffett understands the business model of American Express. He knows that the way people pay for things isn't going anytime soon. Credit facilities, overdraft facilities, credit cards, that's not going anywhere. That is an evergreen business model. And he knows this is at a discount and he's going to buy. So Buffett goes all in. He doesn't buy a small nibble of the portfolio. He puts 40% of his entire portfolio on American Express. What most people hear online from value investors and all this other crap: buy stocks with low PE, buy stocks which are cheap. Using that, I could probably go and find dog shit stocks trading on pennies on the dollar. That's not how it works. Buffett doesn't buy cheap stocks. He buys amazing businesses which are momentarily cheap. Unlike how most people think, he spends most of the year taking maybe 2 or 3 trades. For most of the time, he's just sitting on his hands, waiting for the best time to enter. So how does he choose his stocks? He looks at stocks whose businesses he actually understands, whose models are evergreen. His biggest investments: Apple and Geico, an insurance firm, and Apple, back in the past. He looks at qualitative first and then quantitative. He doesn't spend a lot of his time looking at financial metrics and all that other stuff. He looks and sees if he can understand the business. Another thing which is very important to his investment process is looking at the quality of the management running the company, how proficient they are, and whether the decisions they make actually help the company move forward. That is very important. Looking at the past of the management, their track record, which other companies they've worked at, whether they're good people or whether they're slobs. He takes that and factors that huge into his investments. And lastly, Buffett isn't a huge fan of long-short portfolios. He only wants to own businesses which he genuinely wants to own, and will not short stocks for the sake of it. Position sizing and bet sizing. Usually he goes all in and goes big on his bets. That's the Buffett way.